from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
What's going down, sports fans? It is your boy, Marley Bets, and this is Brothas N Bets coming at you live. Another NBA show, and enjoying this hot-ass day here in H-Town is the homie, the Mad Gambler. It look hot. I'm just looking at the screen like, nigga,
that nigga ain't lying. It's hot, but I got to do what I got to do, so it's all good.
Facts. All right, man, we waiting on LJ to join us. He will be joining us shortly. We already got a couple comments in the comment section. SBO, what's the goddamn deal? SBO says, Heat. Marley Betts came back and said, SBO, stop. Because that shit's not going to fly today.
Yeah.
And my boy say, no, sir. He riding until the goddamn wheels fall off. And SBO, I respect that. But the wheels are falling off today, sir. Will not be riding. I'll go and call AAA right now. It's a wrap. Quick recap on yesterday. I took the -3.5 first half over the Warriors. That cashed. Third quarter did not cash. But I took second half. If y'all was watching Pub Sports Radio, shout out to Boston Nicky and Slaughter in the game. If y'all was watching Pub Sports last night, we took Warriors second half. And that cashed. Excuse me, Dallas. Wow, shit. What did we take the second half? I be drunk on the night shows, so gotta excuse me sometimes. But we cashed. So go back and look at it and figure out what it was. And no, we cashed. So, but we cashed -3.5. Mikey, I'm not sure what your play was. Oh, you took full game last night, right?
Yeah.
-6, 7. It cashed though. It was all cash. Everybody cashed yesterday. LJ was on Mavs first half though. That didn't go so well, but shit happens. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. LJ's a statistician. We still believe in LJ, so that's not going to change anything. But so that's how that went. Pretty much went like I expected. Blowout. Said that yesterday they were going to come put their foot on their neck, and it's they couldn't score. Like Bullock, that shit in Game 4 was like the aberration. If I think I said that wrong. I don't know. I'm sounding like Darnell Jefferson, trying to use big words. But yeah, that shit was that wasn't the norm. Like Bullock went, I forgot how many threes he hit, but he wasn't finna do that shit in Golden State. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the crowd. Once they got up big, they was gonna run away. I mean, it's the same. It's exactly what we said was gonna happen on the show. LJ from Houston, what's going on, my brother? How you doing today?
What's going on, man? Happy weekend to y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You good, man? You sound a little down. You all right? You having a good day?
No, I'm good.
All right. We hit
Just
a couple
putting my bets in for the day.
Yeah. We hit that over. Came through for us last night in that hockey game. We hit both our totals. We hit the Rangers under 5.5. We hit the Edmonton Oilers and Flames over 6.5. I thought I had a pretty good yesterday. I don't know how did your day go?
I hit the Warriors. I hit the Edmonton team total live on the show. What I lost? Oh, I lost the first half. Dallas. That was it.
Right. That's it though, right? Pretty good day.
Yeah, I hit the Dodgers team total in baseball. I lost the Angels though. I lost that Angels game. That's the one I lost. But other than that, I was good.
Mikey, how was your day yesterday? Other than the Warriors game.
I hit the over in that was that the Sparks? Was that the Sparks Mercury?
Nut, what's the deal?
I went 2-0, so I hit the over in my last two plays were the over.
You say you in A-League? I'm listening to you, Mikey. My bad.
My total for the last two games was the Wings at the Sun. That was 159.5. I hit that, and then I hit the Sparks at the Mercury. That final score was 99-94. So far the last 2 days I've been straight. Way better than what I had been, previously. So we'll see.
All right. SBO say money line for the Heat is at plus 315 cash. All right, let's say from the West, man. We doing the meet and greet. Hey, check this out, Ned. I don't know if we're gonna do one before, but first weekend football season, we going to Lake Charles. We're gonna do a meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? Gonna do some live bits, get drunk with everybody that wanna, fuck around, come out and chill with us, kick it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to the casino, do a little Brothas N Bets meet and greet. But we're gonna start doing some live shit in the city though. Yes, sir. I'm from the Clark, but West up. I feel like H-Town love, baby. Yeah. I like that. All right. Now that that's out the way, intro's out the way, we got the best intro in the business. I just want to say that. I say that all the time. Best intro in the business. Nobody fucking with us on that. But get to the goddamn reason we're here today. We got the Miami Heat going on the road to take on the Boston Celtics. That line is at -8.5. The total is at a very, very, very low 202.5. We've been skipping the actual factuals this round of the playoffs because I know me and LJ personally feel like we're here. There's not many more statistical things I can give you that's going to sway you here or there if you've been watching the games. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple individual stats that's not related to trends with each team. But this late in the season, I don't think we need to be going over actual factuals. Mikey, if you care for me to read them, I can. I'll just read a couple, I guess.
I don't really need it.
I don't think nobody should at this point, but I'll just throw a couple out there just because. All right, let's start with Miami. The Heat total has gone under in 11 of their last 16 games. It's also gone under in 5 of the last 7 games on the road. It's also gone under in 7 of the last 10 games that they've been playing as the underdog. They're 13-7 straight up in their last 20 games. 11-4 ATS in the last 15 games when playing on the road against Boston, and 1-4 ATS in the last 5 games when played on a Friday for people that like that kind of information. Boston, 15-5 and ATS in their last 20 games, 5-2 straight up in the last 7 games, 13-5 straight up in the last 18 games at home, but 4-11 ATS in the last 15 when playing at home against Miami. 14-5 ATS in their last 19 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference. Their total has gone over in 10 of their last 15 games against Miami, with the exception of the last couple. Under in 6 of the last 8 when they're playing as the favorite. Let's start with the statistician himself, Mr. LJ from Houston. What do you got? Why do you got it? Why do you like it? I think the last two are the same, but we're going to keep going.
I'm going to take Miami under 97.5 points because I don't think they're going to get to 100.
I like that play.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get to 100. I don't see it. I think Boston will lock them down. Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, like I said, as long as they're in the game, it's hard to score in Boston because they're so long.
What was that team total at? 90?
It was at
I got it. I thought you knew it. I got it right here. I got it.
97.5.
97.5.
That's something killed that lighter.
Got you. Okay, my bad. Go ahead, sir.
No, I'm just basically saying I don't think Miami have the players healthy enough to give a fight tonight. I think the same thing is going to happen like what Dallas did. They made a little run in the third, but other than that, it just dwindled away. So Boston should take care of business tonight. Rest up for the finals on Thursday. They saw Golden State take care of business, so they should come in and take care of business as well. And I believe that this will be a game by margin, but just to say they don't win by 8, I'm gonna take Miami's team total under 97.5 because I don't believe they'll get to 100.
Miami can score. They can score 8. I'm answering his question. They can score more than 80. It's tough, but the 4 quarters they should be able to do that. Who is that, Raymond?
It's hard. Yeah, Raymond Scott. It's hard when your backcourt for 2 games is not giving you nothing. I mean, they're not scoring at all.
I agree. And at the end of the day, I always, my motto is, they're all professional. However, there is different levels, and they've shown us that they've had issues scoring. So I mean, it's a crapshoot, but
might tell
I'm
you,
confident that they'll be able to score in the 80s.
I mean, the last 2 games, 82 and 80 was their point total.
There you go.
So
it's
I
a
don't
struggle.
know.
It's a struggle out here.
I'm with LJ. I don't like them getting 97 and a half. I'm probably going to tell you on that, LJ. Unless like we get some kind of miraculous showing from Jimmy Butler, who is banged up. Let's be honest. I said this to my boy Jo earlier. Ever since halftime of Game 3, where he didn't come back out for the second half, it's been all downhill since then. I don't know if I'm gonna assume it's his knee. He's not even attacking. He's not even getting to the line anymore. I think last game he only shot like 3 to 4, maybe 3 to 5 free throws. That's not even Jimmy's game. Jimmy should be at the line 8 to 10 times, I think, normally. He's normally in attack mode because he's not a jump shooter. He's in a mid-range and attacking the basket kind of guy. And he can't do – I'm assuming he can't do that because of his knee. And if Jimmy can't score and we got no Tyler Hero, who the fuck is going to score for Miami? I'll wait for somebody to post it in the chat if they can tell me, or if any one of you two guys got a good answer for me, then I'll listen to that.
I don't have an answer. Yeah, I don't have an answer.
Who else is going to give us 20? I mean, Bam is capable of giving us 20, but
he hasn't. And you know what? He hasn't really even looked like how he normally looks.
But that's not Bam's game, though. Bam don't average like 30 hot 20s.
But I've seen more production from him in the past versus what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah,
in this particular series.
I agree. I definitely agree. I think part of that is the length of Boston, Horford, Williams.
You're right.
Tease, they got a bunch of different bodies that they can throw at him, and all of those guys are pretty good defensively. They can move their feet. They're not the best skilled players. You know, their stats aren't going to blow you away. But Williams is a very goddamn good basketball player. I mean, his rebounds, his activity, what he does defensively, how he alters shots. He kind of reminds me of him and like Jason Allen, Jared Allen got like a similar kind of game, but I think he's probably more productive. I'm not sure production wise, but they both kind of without the oop. You know, Jared Allen catches a lot of oops, but as far as like defense, rebounding, blocking shots, activity, like that's what Williams does. And then you bring Horford, who's like the last couple of games been playing like a youthful Horford. He knocked down timely shots. He rebounds
like he's still at Florida,
right? So like. I think that's part of what's going on with Bam. It's just too many guys. You know, normally you get centers that's slow, can't really move their feet. He can take advantage of that. I want to say not as athletic as he is. But the Celtics got plenty of athleticism. So I think that's what's altering Bam more than anything. It's just the athleticism of the Celtics. And they can switch 1 through 5 pretty much for the most part. I mean, Smart, small, but we saw Smart holding fucking Giannis at points of the game in that series. So I think that's part of what's going on with Bam. And then he a big man too, though. So, you know, the ball is not in his hands as much. He has to call for it or they have to get him the ball. It's not like he bringing that hoe up the floor. And then you got as much as credit as I want to give to Strus and Vincent and the other guy. I'm forgetting. They're second round draft picks. They're overachieving right now. These are really bench guys, you know. So no disrespect.
Well,
like
undrafted. Well,
right.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
you're right. Undrafted, not even second round. You're right. Undrafted. Yeah. So for them to be doing what they are doing is simply amazing. On you know, just to get to where they got. But we got a banged up Kyle Lowry with a hamstring. He can't move. Even if we get Tyler Hero today, he has a growing injury. So how much cutting and pushing off? And it's like, how effective is he going to be? I don't think he's going to be able to be that effective. He can't, you know what I'm saying? I guess, I don't know if you shoot up groins. Like, I don't know if they can do that. I know they shoot up other shit. I don't know if that works the same way with a groin.
You don't want to shoot that area.
Right. I don't think you do that. So, like, I know it's going to be hard to, like, explode off that whole, like, jump and push off. So, like, how much Tyler here? That's what I'm sure, LJ, I'm going to tell you on that 97 because I don't know where the points are going to come from. My
So
original play,
that's the team total for the Heat.
yeah, team total for the Heat is at 97.5. I'm looking at it literally right now. I'm gonna tell LJ on that. My play originally before I tell LJ though.
Why?
I don't know. I guess they're expecting a high scoring game, maybe. I have no idea. But then you got to remember too, team totals is not like a very popular bet neither. So
A lot of people don't take the team total.
Yeah, a lot of people don't take team total. So maybe they just slipping. You know what I'm saying? It might be the rookie book. We might have caught the rookie bookmaker, the line maker on that one. You know what I'm saying? Fucking up on the lines. So I'm gonna tell LJ on a 97.5 under team total. The play that I've already made was I took the under for the first half, and I caught it at 1-0. Hold on, I gotta refresh. U-Wager, our unofficial sponsor, U-Wager. Until that comes, I believe I caught it at 102. I believe and a half. I'm letting my site reload right now, but I'm on the under first half. I was really thinking about the under first quarter, 51. I mean, last game we got 17-19 in the first quarter, which is less than 40. So I was thinking under 51, but I don't know exactly how Boston is going to come out with the energy. Y'all know I'm real big on the first quarter home team lines. Got to rock with that energy, that hoodoo. But I was a little scared, honestly. I wanted to take Boston -3 first quarter. I haven't made a move on that. Something else I was thinking about, but I didn't like the 3. Thought it might be too many points. You know, they did lose first quarter in Miami, 17-19 by 2. But I think they're going to feed off that crowd. Elimination game, they're trying to get to Boston. Like LJ said, they need the rest more than anybody. They're banged up. So they can use the extra day's rest. But official plays, as of right now, I'll tweet out some more plays. I'll probably be on Razor's show tonight. I will be on Razor's show tonight. So I might tweet out or give out some other plays on there at, 8 Eastern, 7 Eastern, 8 Central, I believe. Friday night, what does Razor call it? Friday night action, something like that. But shout out to the homie Razor, Sharp Picks. Follow Razor. Check us out tonight on Razor Sharp Picks show. Cash it, you know that guy. So those are my 2 plays. Mikey, what do you got?
Hold on, let me gather my bearings. I'm baking in the sun. This is my sauna. Thank you God for the breeze just now. Man, I'm gonna go with you with that home team. I think they're gonna close them out. I'm gonna go ahead and take the 8.5. I don't see what Miami can do. They might try to make it competitive early on, but I mean, we've seen a pattern, especially with this series, and I think they just gonna close them out. They're gonna win. They're gonna win by double digits, easily. And so my play is gonna be Miami, -8.5, and then my WNBA play. I've hit 4 in a row on that. Hot, yes, literally.
I'm waiting on you and Tease, man. Waiting on you and Tease to start the show, dog.
We're supposed to get started on that Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all pick the time slot yet?
Not yet. We discussing that right now, you know. So we're working everything, so I'll be a little bit busy, but we're gonna make it happen. I still got a few days to figure it out. I got the Sparks -5.5 at the Fever, and I have the Liberty covering 12 at Seattle. So those are the 2 WNBA plays, and then
hold on, Sparks. What was that?
LA Sparks at Indiana Fever. I got the Sparks -5.5. I think now they're starting to, get their stuff together after a big win at home against the Mercury. They're getting that chemistry back. Plus Derek Fisher, his job. It's been said his job was on the line. I'm not sure how true it is. They got out to a bad start.
Coach it over there.
Yeah.
What was the next play? The Liberty.
The Liberty played at Seattle Storm. I had the Liberty covering 12. I think that's That's a lot of points, and Seattle has been underachieving this year. Albeit they are at home, so anything can happen. But I think New York has enough, even though they're at the bottom.
I
They're
just
at the
got a
bottom.
live line update. Somebody, my boy Jo is in the background. He said that line has dropped to 8.5. Do you still like it at 8? I'm gonna pull back your wager up.
Oh, the Celtics.
No, the Liberty.
He said it dropped to 8.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now to confirm. But he also uses our unofficial sponsor, UWager. And let me go. I'm bringing it up right now. Give me 2 seconds. Yep, Liberty 8.5 now is what I'm seeing.
Okay, so that means if it's 8.5, then I gotta check the injury report. Something went down because it's not gonna just drop, because it really started at 13 earlier. So
something happened with the Sparks, looks like, or something happened with the injury report. Somebody's playing, somebody's not playing.
Something happened with have happened with the Storm. So, but anyhow, let me
Do I take that off? Or should I still? Do you like it at 8? Or?
No, go ahead, take it off, because if the line is adjusted, then I want to make sure that I give the right play. So I'm gonna check the injury report while you guys proceed.
Razor, what's up? I see you tonight, Razor. I'm in. Have to go to the store for you, dog. I'm in. Shots. Cashing tonight. God damn it. Yes, sir, baby. Right back at you, Razor. Right back at you. Razor, are you hedging tonight? Because I know you did Miami before the season started to get to the finals. Since this is an elimination game, are you hedging your pick to make some money just in case they don't make it to the finals?
Okay, I see the injury report right now.
Go ahead, Mikey.
3 of them are out with illnesses.
3 of the Sparks.
No, for the Storm.
Oh, yeah. I'm tripping. Different game. Right.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about those plays?
Bigger and Talbot, they're out with an illness. So I don't know what type of illness it is, but all 3 of them are out. Ooh, man, that's gonna be kind of crucial.
So do you still jump on Liberty then?
Yeah, I'm still gonna jump on a Liberty though. I'm still gonna take them plus that 8.5. But that's big. That's
to
really
give you a better chance, right?
No, really not. I mean,
the Storm are missing players, right?
Yeah, it gives the Storm a better chance to to cover. But yeah, I appreciate that though. I appreciate that because I like to make sure that everything is updated. So I'm
Celtics
still going to
game off the board too.
Celtics game just came off the board?
Yeah, they just took it off the board.
Razor says didn't really hedge, but he's on Boston first quarter, first half, and full game. The trifecta. I was thinking about that, Razor. I'm on the under for the first half. I was debating before I got on the show to do the first half and the first quarter. I was scared of the damn 3. Did you catch it at 3, Razor? What did you catch that first quarter at? I got 3, and then I think for the first half, I got they did take the game off the board, so I can't even go back and make a play right now. Because
I'm trying to see who they finna rule in. They probably finna rule in somebody.
But they still see
LJ. Razor says check your DM.
We still got Brianna January and Jewel Lloyd. So and what you call them? And Brianna's still playing too. So I know Sue Bird makes a difference, but
Connor fucking Mack, what's the deal? I missed you, dog.
End up covering that.
Shout out Connor Mack, man.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Storm because Sue was really the main one that's really out. I mean, they still got Brianna and January is playing, so and they're at home, so I'm gonna take the Storm minus 8.5.
So now we're jumping over to the Storm. Okay.
Yeah. They should cover that at home.
Even with missing the players?
Yeah, because I mean the main players are there.
Gotcha.
Brianna and Jewel, and then January, she's there, so she can fill in for Bird. So I think they can cover that. That's a big jump. That's fucking 5 points.
Man, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this Boston line now.
Me too. I'm trying
off the board. I'm refreshing like a motherfucker over here trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I hadn't already made plays and shit.
Miami probably ruined somebody.
Money line be like, and that's why money line waits until like the very, very minute.
Yeah, you're right.
You should.
Which I normally don't like that because I feel like sometimes you miss the better of the line. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that from Jimmy. Like, I don't like taking, like, let's say the line opens up at 5, and then by the game time, it's at 7. Like, I don't want to take that 7. You know what I'm saying? We missed it at 5. Like, that was the opening line. That was the line. It went up because of probably money, unless it's an injury report. You know what I'm saying?
They probably finna rule Tyler Hero in.
Yeah, I hope they do. So, I mean, our line will get better for us because I'm on Boston. He has a groin injury. There's nothing he can do. Groin, hamstring, them shits, like, it's nothing you can do. Like, them hoes just, it take time. You know what I'm saying? You just, unless you can manage the pain, but, like, if you can't push off and you can't jump, like, it's just, I don't know. Then they finna be like Boston is seeking out the weak link on their defense. They are calling 1-3 pick and rolls, 1-4 pick and rolls. They are trying to get the mismatch on Tatum and like Duncan Robinson and Strauss and Vincent, and they can't fuck with them. They too little, and they can't score. Like that's the main thing. That's the main thing he keeps saying. Same thing I said about Dallas, bro. They can't score. Like, that's the problem. Miami is a splitting image of Dallas without Luka. Jimmy is no Luka offensively, right? Defensively, he's way better. But they can't score, bro.
You say they can't score.
They scored 80 points and then 82. Like, that's like 1990s basketball, bro. It's 2022. Niggas is pulling up from half court now. Like, you got to be able to score, bro. You got to be able to. It's two things in the league that you have to be able to do right now. Shoot the 3.
Yeah.
And defend the 3.
Yeah.
They can defend that hoe pretty good, but they can't shoot that out. And, like, you got 90, 80 points is not going to win you a games. Right? It's not.
So rain delay in the Giants game.
So, if you can't score, bro, it's basketball. You have to be able to score. I mean, you know, I know, you know, I don't know about basketball. I know football, they say defense wins championships. I don't think that's the same in basketball.
They say the same thing in basketball.
Okay, but you got to be able to score, though. Like, you have to be able to score more than 100 points.
I mean, when was the last time you seen a team in basketball that won that was good offensively, but was terrible on defense and won the championship?
When's the last time you seen a team that was great on defense and terrible on offense win the championship?
You seen teams be average on offense. Like the Pistons,
but that's not what I said. Oh, see, and that's what I wanted you to say. I wanted you to say Pistons. That's what I'm trying to get you to say. The Pistons. You have to go all the way back to like the early 2000s. It's 2022. That shit is not working anymore. Like, people weren't shooting the 3 the way they were shooting the 3 when the Pistons were around. And I don't think the Pistons were bad offensively. They were great defensively, but they still had Rip Hamilton, who was coming off screens like Curry, not as great shooter,
right?
But doing
but
the same shit.
They were
around. Still had Chauncey Billups, point guard.
They were. I'm saying
they were bones on defense. Yes,
right,
great,
right. They were not.
They weren't bad offensively. The Heat are bad offensively.
I said average, but when all the teams you think about, even the explosive offensive teams, when you want to talk about Showtime Lakers or even these Warriors. I call them the Dynasty Warriors because out of the last 8 years, they've been to the finals 6 times. As explosive as they always are on offense, as good as they shoot the ball, they still are a very good defensive team.
I agree.
So my point is, you have to, going back to what you said about defense wins championships. That's the same thing for the NBA, because if you can't defend, you won't win the title. I can't think of any team. You remember the Suns back in the gap, all that offense, and then what happens? They get knocked out.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
I
it's
agree
just
with that.
some example. So you gotta be able to play defense in the league, regardless.
And you have to be able to score.
You do have to be able to score.
And 82 points.
You have to be able to score enough.
Yeah, I think you need at least you got to be able to give me more than 100 in an NBA game in 2022.
In 2022, yes,
got to be around like 105 to 110.
In the 90s, you could get away with
you can win some 97, 95.
Yeah,
98, 90, 97, 98, 92. You can do that shit. But just like my point was the game.
Okay, it's back up.
Yeah,
8.5.
Still 8.5. Nothing changed.
Mm-hmm. The total was 201 still.
No, that's a change. The total was
a change.
They dropped the total 201.5.
It just changed like 3 times, because I think this morning it was 204, 205, somewhere around there. Earlier today, before I did the show, when I caught it, 202, 201. I got 202 still.
They don't even have the team total up no more though.
I got it. Oh, they fucking dropped it, LJ.
They dropped it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm glad I took it.
No. Oh, yeah, we won. You're right. We won. I wouldn't even go take it until you. Good shit.
Yeah.
They dropped it. 96. So what did they drop the first half to? 102. What did I get it at? I think I got 102.5. I did. 102.5. Now it's 102.
Speaking of Pistons, another example, the bad boy Pistons.
Yeah, back in that. But I'm saying, look how far back we gotta go. That's what I'm saying. And I don't think those Rip Hamilton Pistons and Chauncey Billups Pistons, they weren't bad offensively. Like they were just known for their defense. But they had guys that can put the ball.
They had guys that could score, but I'm saying you can't put that offense like up there with like
you can't put that offense with none of the top offensives. No.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Right.
But defensively, they were so good defensively that they just had to be average on offense. And I mean, shit, you saw what they did to the Lakers. So
yeah, man, like they can't score. Like that's how people back to. Like they can't score, bro. Like who outside of Jimmy, if he's healthy, Jimmy's not. And see, that's another thing. Like we got a unhealthy Jimmy, an unhealthy Kyle Lowry, and an unhealthy Tyler Hero.
They can't even defend anymore though,
because they're hurt.
Right. So they can't score and they can't defend. The two the most important things.
Right. So we're all in agreement that this game is over and this series is over.
Yeah, I
agree 100%.
All right.
I can't believe the Yankees are an underdog today. It's crazy.
All right. I want to ask y'all this before we get out of here. Well, I know me and LJ will give out hockey and baseball plays in a second. I don't know how long you're staying, Mikey, so I want to ask this now. Warriors and Heat.
I'm already out here in the hot sun, so I ain't going nowhere.
Got you. Warriors and Heat, who you got? How many games?
Warriors and Celtics?
Yeah, what did I say? Heat? Excuse me. Warriors and Celtics, who you got and how many games?
I thought you changed your play.
Definitely did not do that.
Damn, you know what, bro? That's a very good question. I really don't know at this point because I really like both teams. The Warriors do have championship experience. You know, Boston does have experience now, not on a championship level, but you know, this team has been, you know, they've been in the playoffs for several years in a row now. And I really like that team, and they can really defend. It's kind of like what me and you talked about this weeks ago. I think them coming into the Miami series, how they have the ability to defend all positions. And you know, Golden State they don't really have any inside threats like that. they'll kill you from the perimeter, of course. And Boston has both. They can defend inside. They have good inside defenders, and they have good perimeter defenders. And I think that's what's going to make this matchup just really so interesting. For me, if I had to make a play right now, I would lean in a close series, maybe 7 games, Boston.
Got you. You know what, LJ? I suck at saying make sure y'all hit the like button. I'll be learning that shit from Sports Pub. I ain't said that shit. No. Please hit the like button and subscribe to Brothas N Bets. That's tuning in. LJ, who you got? Warriors, Celtics. How many games?
Warriors in 6.
Yeah, I agree. I got the Warriors in 6.
Yeah.
Too much firepower offensively, and Tatum takes games off. Or I'm not gonna say he take games off, but in each series he's had games where he didn't show up, or he got stopped, or for whatever reason he only had like 7 points or 10 points, and can't afford to do that in this series when you got 3 guys that will bust your ass for 30. And we saw it last night. Close out Clay, shot 8 for 11 from 3. 8 for 11. I think it was 8 for 11, but he made 8 threes. That's not Steph. It's Clay. He's hurt. He's coming off a leg injury.
Golden State's healthier. They're healthier too.
Cool. He can give you 30. Bust your ass. Did y'all see Moody last night balling? Come on, man. It's just I don't know.
I'm not worried about Looney in the finals. As far as offense,
Moody, the rookie that came off the bench.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Looney. I'm like, I ain't worried about him.
Even though Looney has been playing good basketball the last couple games.
Yeah,
I'm saying I'm not worried about him. I'm saying like to offensively scoring points. He does other things though. He's good on the pick and roll. He plays solid defense and he can rebound. So let me put that out there because I don't want y'all to think like I'm saying that trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah, just disrespectful.
I'm not worried about him just offensively scoring.
Anytime you tell somebody I'm not worried about you, it's super disrespectful.
I had to elaborate on
somebody that at basketball. Like we on the court right now, and I was like, Mikey, I'm not worried about you. That's super disrespectful.
No, but let's say I'm good at driving the ball, I'm dishing, I'm getting everybody else involved, and I got a good mid range. If they kick the ball to me from the 3-point line, and you like, I'm not worried about him because he can't. Mikey don't really hit threes like that.
But you wouldn't feel disrespected.
I would feel disrespected, but you're not lying though. You're not lying though.
Still disrespect them.
No, I feel that way. Just because I feel that way is not the criteria for what is actually disrespectful or what is not disrespectful. That's just how I feel personally towards me.
I got you. Do you want to cover the boxing match for tomorrow, or you want to do it later? Oh, my sign just failed.
Well, you and LJ, you guys are gonna do baseball and hockey.
LJ, give out your hockey and baseball. I mean, we're not gonna cap anything. We're just gonna go over our plays.
Yeah.
LJ, go over your baseball and hockey.
We can go ahead and knock it out since we on here. Because to be honest with you, we've already talked about it.
I know.
So we can just really do something quick. Did y'all see the weigh-in?
Nah,
no.
Oh no, I did. I went back and watched it. Yes, I did.
Javante pushed him on stage.
Give me 2 seconds. Oh, I missed that part though. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, your sign is falling. But my baseball play tonight, my best bet is going to be the Padres coming off a loss. They're 80%, 12-3, second in the major leagues, going up against a lefty for the Pirates. And we already know the Pirates suck. And they on the road. So we fade the Pirates on the road. And like I said, the Padres coming off 2 losses. And they haven't lost 3 in a row all season. So that's my best bet tonight. Padres run line over the Pirates. Boston for sure, minus the 8.5 over the Heat. And I'm going to take Colorado, man, to close it out tonight on the puck line. Plus 125 over the Blues. Those are my 3 best bets for tonight. Plus Miami's team total under 97.5. because I don't think they're gonna get to 100.
They shouldn't get there. And if they do that, that's just some more Vegas bullshit. Just all of a sudden they just go from 80 and 82 to
Yeah,
100 points.
yeah, for real.
But
After scoring under 95 in both games, game 5 and game 4. They scored 80 and 82.
80 and 82. So that's,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
so now you gonna score 100. You gonna score 100 just all of a sudden tonight,
right? And that's what we say. Then when Vegas look up and be laughing and be like, "Oh, these niggas just don't know." And Miami come out firing and shit.
Yeah, that's probably why they took it off. Oh, they caught the bait. Let's take it off right now. Before they pick the over. You know what I'm saying? We got the bait. Let's take it off. All right, Miami. Make sure y'all score 100. But yeah, man, those are my plays today. I'm about to get out of here though. I got to run to the store and get prepped up for the night. So,
all right.
So hopefully he gonna write them down, get my plays and everything. But like I said, follow me. We're gonna probably do a show tomorrow.
Type it in the
Okay, I'll type it in.
Type it in the chat.
I got you. Yeah.
But yeah, that way in, that shit was funny as hell. You know how when after they do the little face off or whatever, and then they turn around and they flex.
Yeah.
And so they start flexing, So Javante came up there, and then Rolly hops in front of that nigga like. And then Javante shoved that nigga. That nigga fell off stage, and Rolly got up and jumped back on the stage like he about to try to hit that nigga. And then his trainer Bullet held him back. Javante kind of like went back a little bit, but that shit was funny as hell. So that nigga Rolly comes on to interview after that, and they asked that nigga like, well, what happened with the push? What happened? He's like, shit, that motherfucker pushed me in the back. It's just as simple as that. I got pushed. I said, man, this shit funny, bro. This is I ain't gonna lie, regardless of whatever happened in this fight, this has been one of the best and the most exciting promotional tours I've seen in a long time. It's definitely quite entertaining. I can say that much. They did a great job selling this fight.
All right, my plays are in the chat, sir. Padres -1.5 plus 100. Celtics -8.5. Avalanche -1.5 plus 150. Those are my 3 plays. And like I said, I got to get out of here, run some errands.
All right.
I will holler at y'all.
Did you tell the people where to find you? Or did you want to do that real quick?
Oh, yeah. They can find me, LJ from Houston, LJ from the H-Town, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Raw Words Podcast on YouTube right now. We will be doing a show this weekend. Celtics close it out tonight. We will be talking finals this weekend for sure. I don't know if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, but we do have Memorial Day on Monday too. So we got 3 days, you know what I'm saying, to figure it out, see what we're going to do. But we will have a roundtable NBA finals talk this weekend. So holla at you, LJ from H-Town, Marley, Mikey. Let's get some cash tonight, fellas.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Be easy.
All right, man. Hey, they got the over-under at 6.5.
That sound about right.
Under?
If I'm betting the over-under, yes, I don't see any reason to bet over.
I know I don't.
Because these niggas want to. Both of these niggas want to like kill each other.
I think your boy gonna get knocked out.
Again, both of them want to kill each other.
I'm just saying you ain't because you taking Rolly, right?
Yeah. But anything can happen in the sport of boxing. So
yeah.
If look, it would not surprise me. Whoever gets knocked out, I won't be surprised. I just won't. Just the way that I feel like both guys can punch. I think Rolly has more power, but again, that really don't mean nothing. I've always been the type of person. Power don't win fights. Speed don't win fights. None of that shit. Skills actually do win fights. So and I feel that Javante has proven that he does have more skill. You know what I'm saying? But the way that this matchup is now, with all the emotion involved and the bad blood, we just gonna have to see how it goes. I think Javante can pick him apart and break him down. But I think if Javante just try to go in there and get in exchanges, which he's smarter than that, so I don't think he's gonna do that. But if he does that, then Rolly has a good opportunity of knocking him down, and or knocking him out.
I think he gonna get countered because I think that's what's gonna happen. I think
that's my concern. That's my main concern.
He's gonna want to get into a slugfest, which is probably the only way he can win. He can't take it to the cards, and he's not gonna outbox him. So, got to get into a slugfest, try to knock him out. But when we spoke about this earlier, that boy punches are not like short and crisp. The holes are like loop to me. My personal opinion. They're kind of loopy and seem like they're long. He takes a lot of chances with like reaching, and I feel like he gonna just leave himself vulnerable for a good little one of them little weaves and uppercuts that Tank throws. Because he
especially from a distance.
But he does have power. Like he hits hard.
So. His punches are like that from a distance. If you look at some of his fights, when he's closer up in the range, then, and obviously, of course, just it makes sense, right? If you closer, you don't have to throw, you don't have to be wide and loopy, I guess, or whatever. But I think the game plan for let me start with Tank. For Tank, all he has to do is just go in there and just be Tank. He don't have to try to prove nothing or anything like that. He's expected to win. He's the more superior boxer. And he can. I mean, shit. Tank can pot shot him all night, really, if he wants to, whatever he wants to do. So he goes in there, he does that, he makes the fight easy. For Rolly, and this is what I think Rolly's gonna do. From the get-go, from the bell, the very first bell, smother Tank. That would be my advice. Yeah. Smother him, impose your size advantage that you have over him. Keep Tank fighting off the back foot. I'm not saying he can't, but I'm saying you have a better chance if you have him fighting backing up. Smother him, get him frustrated, try to get him into some exchanges, and maybe you can land something meaningful that'll change your whole career. So we'll see. But I've been hyped for this fight for a long time, for a really, really, really long time. And a lot of people don't give Rolly a chance, but people got to realize they have the same promotional team. And also, Rolly be in the gym with those guys. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he just some brand new nigga that walked off the street last week or something. Like, he be in the gym, he be sparring those guys. So he has to have a little bit of something for him to even get this opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's no pushover, by no means. And like I said, he can punch. So, if he can hit Tank with a couple of shots, like you said, anything is possible. And Tank has shown times that he can get hit. He can be hit. So,
especially against Pitbull.
So yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't say he doesn't have no chance. I wouldn't personally. That's why the odds are what the odds are. I've seen way bigger underdogs than what I'm seeing now, but he is a big underdog nonetheless. And I
for a reason, right?
I'm gonna take that under 6.5. And I feel like if it was 7.5, I feel a little better. But 6.5 is tough, man. But they both want to knock each other out. It's probably going to be a quick fight. It's going to be a slugfest. Like I said, that's the only way Rolly can win. And that's kind of how Tank wins, too. Tank normally doesn't box his way through a whole fight.
Normally, but he's had to his last recent fights. Like Pitbull, he had to. I mean, now granted, he did hurt his hand, but even before that,
I think he hurt his head because I think he was gonna get knocked out like the 7th or the 8th.
No, but he still, but even before he hurt his hand, he still had to box him because Pitbull brought something different. Number one, he was smothering him. He was on the attack. And then Pitbull was shorter. He was actually shorter than Tank. Because Tank is used to fighting guys that are either his size or bigger. So by Pitbull being a little bit shorter, Tank had to make those adjustments. So, but like I said, we'll see. It's going to be a great night of boxing. I'm very excited for it. I'm excited for Tank, and I'm definitely excited that Rolly got this opportunity. He's only been boxing for 7 years, and I think for him to get this opportunity after only starting boxing at 17 and only 14 fights, for him to get this opportunity, obviously it's a blessing. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and he's not experienced, so that's not a good thing. But yeah, I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna roll with the under. Taking Tank is too much. I gotta see what Tank's knockout odds are. They haven't put the props up. Probably will wait till tomorrow. I assume. At least I don't have them right now. So all right. So one quick recap, real quick, before we get out of here to wrap it on up. I am on first half under 102.5. Boston team total under 97.5. And keep an eye out on Razor Show. Check out Razor Show at Razor Sharp Picks tonight. I'm probably going to take Boston first half minus the 4. LJ is just on the team total under Miami's team total under 97.5. I rode with him on that. Hova is on Celtics minus 8.5, and his WNBA plays are the Sparks minus 5 and the Storm minus 8.5. Hova, anything else you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Nah, that's it. Just make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and just keep it coming. We just out here. We just some average dudes, and we trying to put some money in y'all's pocket. So we appreciate the love and support.
For sure. All right, people. I am Marley Bitson. This is Brothas N Bets, and that is Mr. Mikey Hova. And like yesterday, like today, and like tomorrow, y'all know what it is, man. And that is Let's Beat Vegas. We out.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay.